Hi everyone. Welcome to your monthly messages from your angels and your higher self by star sign with me, Julie Poole. And check out your weeklies too. The link is in the description below, along with the link to all the very beautiful cards that I use. And if this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe and click that little bell so that you don't miss a thing. Now let's dive right in. Hi Librans, how are we doing as we go into March? There's some mixed energies going on for you guys this month, and actually it's not just you guys. You're the 7th reading I've done and everybody's getting this same sort of shifting energy. So let's talk about that for a moment. So we're March now, and March is an energy where we are in the middle of change, okay? 21st of March we go into the spring equinox in the northern hemisphere and the autumn equinox in the southern hemisphere. Whenever we change season, we've got a shift of energy. We're also going into retrograde season. So this is where the planets start to kind of move away, all right? People say it's going backwards. Planets don't go backwards, but they have their orbit. And when they're moving towards the Earth, they're bringing their energy with it to help us. When they're moving away from the Earth, we are feeling that energy being taken away. And particularly, I think it's about the 20th that Mercury goes retrograde. And so we start to see miscommunication, issues with contracts and problems like that. So we are in this new energy, you know, the clocks are changing as well, and there's a whole new energy ready to prepare to move into the spring. So we've got a mixed bag. So some of you have gone one way and some of you have gone the other way, because I've got two opposites here and I was kind of, hey, what's going on here? And it's obviously a general read, so it's going to mean different things for different ones of you. But some of you, I've got the Happy Ever After card and the Page. Let's talk about this for a minute. So the Page of Pentacles, this is bringing in news about money, very often to do with a promotion, a new job, money coming in. What else have we got? Kind of pay rises, a recognition for services, just really good news coming in, which is making you feel very secure, very happy, very grounded, very stable, because we've got the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups is a card of, you know, we've got it all. We've got the home, we've got the family, we've got the love. It's all flowing. It's very secure. It's very long-term and permanent. It all feels great. So for some of you, we've got this. I think many of you were applying for new jobs in February, and many of you have heard or are just about to hear that you've got one of those jobs. It's going to bring more security, better foundation for you, and feeling really happy and great. Now, for others of you, we have got the 5 of Cups, which is a card of feeling very disappointed, sad, down, fed up, things aren't working out, I've been let down, I feel desolate. And this is because for some of you, you haven't got those jobs you've gone for, things haven't come good, and you are feeling so gutted. So it's kind of this, some of you have gone one way when it's all come together, others it hasn't come together and you're feeling gutted. But for you guys that are feeling gutted, it's not going to be for long. We've got the Hanging Man, and this is a card about you hang in there and it's going to be okay. All right. The Hanging Man, although he's hanging upside down by his ankles, and he should be disgustedly unhappy about this, he's serene. He's like, whatever, it'll be all right. So this is a card of trusting that things are going to turn around, but until they do, I'm just going to chill out. I'm just going to let go. I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to worry about it. So these cards are saying for you guys that we want to acknowledge that for some of you, there's been disappointment. It hasn't flowed, it hasn't come together. But if you hang in there, things are going to change. Now, staying with you guys where things haven't gone so well, we've got the Tower and we've got the 8 of Wands. So let's talk about the Tower. The Tower is a card of disruption and things massively changing, sweeping change, sudden change, fast change. And this is, I feel, linked to this Hanging Man. If you just hang in there and wait, things are going to change, okay? They are going to shift, they're going to change. And this is going to bring in, this is a card, the Eight of Wands, of work, working hard, but working successfully, projects coming together. It's often the card of travel as well. And so for some of you, there's a delay. It's not quite hitting yet, but it is coming. But we need to, some of you, have that sweeping change. So let me just tune into this for you guys who haven't had that job that you were wanting, haven't had that fresh start you were wanting. What this is saying is, you know, sometimes you need to take a leap of faith and just let the other job go anyway, and be more, so that you're more open and ready for the new job, to say, right, you know, well, I was ready to go, I'm going to go anyway, and I'm going to trust that a new job will come in. But you need to feel that, okay, because that's quite a risk. If it feels right, do it. But for some of you, it's going to happen anyway. You're just going to find that that job changes, or a job that comes in is in a different part of the country, or even a different country, because we've got that travel. So that's going to make some sweeping changes for you. And I'm just being told that yes, for some of you, you're being offered a job that's going to make everything you think you built that you wanted fall down, but you're going to have something much better. So you may be going to a different country, a different city, a different town, and it is shifting things in that way. So as I say, there's quite different energies for some of you. And this is because obviously this is a general read. So if you want to know more specifically for you, then you can hit me up for a private reading. All my details are in the description box below. But there is, you know, a big shift here. Some going one way, some going the other way. So what I'd suggest you do is check out up here now on the monthly reads your moon and your rising. And when you watch the three of them together, it'll give you a more all-round view of what's going on for you. But we are coming into, we've got three cards at the end of the month, okay? So this is kind of for all of you now, right? So we've got a split with Libra, and some that way and some that way, but these three are for all of you. We've got the Justice card, the Hermit card, and the Nine of Wands reversed. So the Nine of Wands, let's talk about him for a minute. He's upside down. The Nine of Wands is saying, I am working my butt off and I'm not getting anywhere. It's just not happening. It's just not coming together, and I'm just starting to give up. Now, it's with these other two cards, which we'll talk about in a minute. So it's don't give up. Focus on that Hanging Man energy and say, I can keep going, I can get there, I've just got to wait, I've just got to have a bit of patience. Maybe it's going to unfold for you in April or even May, but don't give up. All right, so let's look at these two major arcana cards, the Justice card and the Hermit card. So Justice, this is saying it will come good. You've got to have faith. You know, there is justice in the universe. You work hard, it will come back to you. You put it out there, it'll come back to you. You will have your just rewards. But for now, some of you are needing to go into that hermit mode. You need to take a bit of quiet time for reflection. Was I applying for the right job? Was it for the right reasons? You know, because some of you will go for that money instability and security when you might have been bored to death in the job, or it may have been very limiting for you. And this year of 2018 is all about expansion and freedom. We want to be able to fulfill our potential, and some jobs stifle and restrict. So maybe you didn't get that job for a reason, because it wasn't right for you. So the Hermit card is saying go within, spend a bit of time on quiet reflection, asking yourself those things that you tried to change that didn't come off, is it because you were going for the wrong reasons, or it's not the right time? We need to wait and be a bit patient. So go within, shed a little light, illuminate what's going on, and that's going to help you to balance it up and come into that justice. And believing, never give up, that there is justice. No matter how hard you work, if it doesn't come back to you straight away, it will. Trust. All right, now let's see what your angels want to add. So there's quite a lot of information coming in from your angels for you as well. So we've got the Fiona card. This is a card about asking for help. We're not very good with that, are we, guys? We need to ask for help. Ask the universe for help. Ask God for help. Ask your angels for help. Ask for help to turn that situation around, okay? And this card is saying, now that you've asked for help, be open to receiving. We've heard your prayers. We're going to help you, okay? So be asking for that help. And Isaiah, several of the signs have had this card. This is about thinking outside the box, being open to new ideas, new situations, being open to something you wouldn't have considered before. And this is part of that hermit of give yourself a little bit of time for quiet reflection, and that's going to help you to see different options and different situations. So we're ending up here with the Oracle of the Angels. We've got the application card and infinite potential. So this is tying in with the tarot cards, and what we were saying here is many of those jobs that you might have been applying for would have withheld that potential, held you back, held you down. We don't want that. We want to be in that application, okay? We are applying ourselves in all sorts of different directions because of that Isaiah card and lots of different being open to new situations and new ideas. So we're going to apply ourselves, and we're not going to give up, and we're going to focus on being able to come into that infinite potential that we all have, because this year is about expansion, it is about freedom, it is about being able to rise into the best version of us, and this is what this month is all about for you. So interesting months, okay? Shifting energy, shifting changes. Let me know what this means for you. Comment below. Let me know how this is tying in for you and how you've got on. Are you in that first group that it's all come together? Are you in the second group where it just doesn't seem to be happening? And if you are in that second group, don't lose faith. Keep the faith and keep going. And I'll see you in April for next month. Take care. Bye.